Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. So I've kind of been MIA lately just because life has been lifing, alright. We dove into homeschool, so we have our first month of homeschool under our belt, finding a rhythm with all of that. My boys are in soccer right now, and usually Saturdays or Sundays would be my filming day, but since Saturdays have been with soccer, I've been kind of using Sundays to catch up on everything, so I haven't really had a chance to film. But this video is in collaboration with Abby from Rooted in Rest and Jessica from the Waldock Way. These two ladies have their own homeschooling channels, and basically if you're a homeschooling mama and you have a YouTube channel, you're invited to add your own video to this playlist, and this month's topic is Meet the Teacher. They have a whole list of every video that they'll do once a month. And it's just a fun way to connect with other homeschool moms in the YouTube space and all of that jazz. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. So there's 10 questions. How many years have you homeschooled? So this is what I call my first official year homeschooling. Last year I had a pre-K, which isn't really much, and a kindergartner. And this year I have a kindergartner and a first grader. So I'm calling this my first official year of homeschool, but 2 to 3 years of just learning at home. Do you have a homeschool style? We're kind of eclectic. I pulled different things from different styles that I like. I like some classical aspects. I like some Charlotte Mason aspects, but I wouldn't necessarily put us in one category. We're kind of a little everywhere. What is your favorite subject to teach? I'm enjoying all of them right now. There isn't one that I don't like. But I would say maybe the most fun right now would be science. We're not really dabbling into history too much, but I feel like when we do, I'll really enjoy that. But right now it would be science. If you could only choose 3 homeschool tools, what would they be? I would have to pick my 3 favorite homeschooling tools, and that would be my printer, my binder, and my binding machine, and my laminator. I used those 3 things to get so many things ready for the school year, and I can't imagine how much more expensive it would be if I got them all printed and binded and stuff from Staples or whatever. What inspires you as a teacher? I would say what inspires me, I was not homeschooled. I was sent to public school. My husband was sent to public school. And so I'm the first one in my family to kind of homeschool. And it's honestly just trying to give my kids the best education possible. Chicago schools aren't rated the best in the country. 50% of kids aren't at a math grade level, and 80% of students don't read at their current grade level. And so it's honestly just to give my kids the best education that they can possibly have. And I also love learning alongside my kids. I feel like I'm always oh, I didn't know that either. And it's just fun to see things that, they retain. And if they are struggling with something, it's so that light bulb moment that they get where they're like, oh my God, I got it. It's so fun to, be a part of that. Are you an early bird or a night owl? Early bird for sure. Right now I'm kind of in a night owl. My daughter is a terrible sleeper. Love her to death. Terrible sleeper. So she tends to be up really late at night. So with school starting, I've been trying to get in the habit of getting up at least 30 minutes before my boys get out of the room, because they have their Yodo, and when the light turns blue at 7:30, they're allowed to leave. So I try to wake up a little bit before then so I can have a few minutes to myself before, we dive into the madness of school. So I would say I'm a little bit of both right now, but I'm trying to be on the path to becoming just an early bird again. What is your favorite teacher treat? Coffee, tea, candy, chocolate? Coffee. All of the coffee. Thank you. Do you prep and plan or go with the flow? So I would say last year was definitely just a go with the flow. And this year I prepped and planned, but I waited until the last minute possible. Only because I get so excited to start things. I know some homeschool moms that start planning the second the year ends. And I'm like, no, I need time to, unwind and ease my way back in. But we have so many different subjects to go through in our curriculum. Touches on a lot of different things that I can't imagine just, going with the flow. So definitely a prep and plan. I try to prep at least 2 weeks out. I look at Ambleside Online has like a chart, and you can edit it, and it has like all the different subjects and stuff. And I catered that a lot to what we're doing, and I cut a lot of stuff out. But it's nice because it breaks it down by term, so you can see like the terms at a glance, and then you can also, in my planner that I write things down, I write it week by week. So in my written planner, I have it 2 weeks ahead. With books coming from the library, I like to do like 3 weeks ahead because sometimes they can take a little while. And then overall, I have the term at a glance as well. So lots of planning. And last question is, what is something you really enjoy outside of being a homeschool parent? Reading. If you've seen my channel, you've seen my book reviews. But I would say reading, gardening, even though that's kind of coming to a close now, and baking. I love baking. Winter is my heavy baking season, so we're about to enter the fun times. But yeah, I do a lot of garden stuff in the summer, in the warmer ones, and then in the colder months is when I do a lot more of the baking stuff. So those are some things I enjoy outside of being a homeschool parent. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll tag Abby and Jessica down below, as well as the playlist if you want to check out other homeschool moms or add your own video to this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.